Aloha and welcome to your spiritual message for the week of February 2nd through February 9th, 2020. And I do these weekly messages and I missed a couple weeks, which is very rare. But as my sweet friend said, it's kind of hard to know what day it is on this side of the planet in Hawaii. I'm here doing my annual yoga retreat. So, um, yes, but the messages have been coming in and they're beautiful and it's time to share. So, the message this week is about, we always hear like manifesting and what we want, right? And really, honestly, everything is available to you. Everything is available to you. And it's not what do I want to attract. Ask yourself, what am I ready for? Because a lot of times what happens is we get into this, I want this, I want that, and it's not happening. How do I manifest that? How do I bring that into my life? I want to feel peace. I want to let go of this. I want to bring in that. And it's time to look and see, well, what am I actually ready for? And if you say, no, I'm ready, I know I'm ready. If it's not there, if it's not coming to you, you're not. There's some kind of block because it's all about vibration. So you're attracting to you what you're vibrating. And the way we shift our vibration is to go in and do our work because we have these blocks. And most of them, obviously, the ones that you think that you are ready for, they're subconscious blocks. They're not ones you're even aware of. So doing the work of going within, doing some sort of meditation, even if it's 5 minutes a day, even if it's 3 minutes a day, will make a difference. So that is the message. It's really about not what do I want to bring in, but what am I ready for? And try to take a step back and ask yourself that. And then maybe you can bring awareness to, well, what am I actually vibrating? What is actually coming into my life? And sometimes, it's like, oh, shoot, that's what I'm bringing into my life, right? Or it's, oh, I keep attracting the same type of relationship, the same issues in my career, whatever. We all have our own little pattern or little life lesson. So I would look at and realize the common denominator is you. So the common denominator is you. So if you're still blaming someone else or blaming a situation or saying that you're trapped or this or that, that is you trapping you. That's your block. That's not anyone else blocking you. And I know you can give me but this, but that, but I have to this, I have to that. And I understand. And that's so true. It feels that way. But it's not truth. It's so true that it feels that way. But it's not true. It's not. And so when we can step back and say, oh, but that's how I feel, you can maybe meditate on that or just get still or just at least acknowledge that that's you blocking you. It could be a conscious thing that you're aware of, but most likely it's a subconscious block. And so the more we do work to break free from our subconscious blocks, the ones we're not aware of, the ones that are so ingrained, that are so a part of who you think you are, but those things that you think you are trapping you. They're trapping your true essence. And so we're working to do, why we are here, is to let that essence out. To live from love, to be love, to connect to Source, to connect to God. And to move from that vibration. And when you move from that vibration, you realize everything is available to you. But what are you ready for? And if you're not ready for it, it's not going to come. And when you're ready, it comes. So there's no judgment to it. It's just observing, right? We've heard that word a lot in these readings. We've heard that word a lot if you're watching any of these readings. Because that is the constant message I hear. We're observing ourselves with neutrality. We're neutral, not judging. That only blocks and condemns and shames. And if you're doing that, then look at that like, whoa, I'm really beating the crap out of myself. Totally unnecessary, but that's what I'm doing right now, okay? And the more we get light about it, the more things open up. There's not a resistance. Vibration needs fluidity, it needs movement, and that was the other thing that we're hearing, because there is a full moon at the end of the week on Sunday, the 9th, and there could potentially be some high emotions with the way the planets are right now. I'm not an astrologer at all. I just kind of get a feel, and when I tune into the bigger picture, the astrological essence of the vibration of what's going on, there could potentially be high emotion. So, yes, just know that also is a gift, because with these high emotions, there's going to be movement. So just let the emotions be there. Let them be there. Let them move. They're going to create movement and opening. And that's going to help you move through some blocks. Ones maybe that you're aware of and some that you're not. So there is maybe high emotions. Good feeling ones, bad feeling ones, all the feels. Okay, just observe. There's going to be movement from all of that, which is awesome, but could potentially be a little scary, because as much as we say we want something and we want things to change, the movement, it's like, wait, what? I want to crawl in my hole, or I want to do this pattern, or have this bad relationship, or I want to just go to work and have someone, not be good to me. It's funny how we go to those things that are not feeding us, but it's a comfort to go back into what we know. And the unknown is super scary, but it's where the potential is. It's where your heart is saying, but I want this. I want to feel free. I want to feel peace inside. I want this. I want that. All of that is in the unknown. And the way we vibrate in that unknown is to face all the fears that come up as we go and let go and observe it. So there's going to be movement by allowing ourselves to feel the emotions. And the great opening is happening with that. Okay, so that's what's happening in this week, and probably has been happening up to this point too. So just allow yourself to be in that vibration and observe, and allow yourself to feel whatever emotions are coming up. Okay. All right. So the crystal this week is Labradorite. And Labradorite, to me, is so magical. It's like this mystical, magical crystal that allows you to really tap into your intuitive knowings, your the things that you know, but maybe you don't trust that you know. It kind of helps you solidify that truth and feel confident in it. It's also very protective, physically and emotionally and energetically. So if you're very sensitive to being in crowds or being around certain people, it's a very great crystal to have around you or hold or have on you, to keep you feeling kind of in your own energetic field, not being pulled and caught up in other people's energy. But yeah, and it's a beautiful crystal. Like, there's magic in it. So I invite you, if you do have one and if you're drawn to one, maybe play with it this week and really look at it. Really look at it. It's so awesome. You'll probably see more in it than you ever realized if you just take a minute and look at it. All right. Okay, so I hope you have an amazing week, and I hope to see you next week. Mahalo.